Hi everyone, this is Marissa from What Isn't Art, and I've been challenged in the Best Spice Blend Collab by A Godly Home. My first thought when I got this challenge was to try to make a blend myself, to come up with something, because that's on my bucket list of things to do is to make my own seasoning blend. But when I was chatting with my sister one day, she suggested everything but a bagel seasoning. So I looked up how to make it, and that's what we're going to make today. This is a very straightforward recipe. I was able to look right on the back of one of the seasoning bottles at the store to find the ingredients. It's as simple as poppy seeds, white sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, dried minced garlic, dried onion flakes, and sea salt. Once I had the ingredients, I was able to move on and get the measurements, which I just Googled and found some measurements to go by. And I didn't actually end up following these exactly. I'll show you later on in the video what I did. But so the measurements are right there. It's 1.5 tablespoons of poppy seeds, 2 tablespoons of white sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon of black sesame seeds, 1.5 tablespoons each of the dried minced garlic and the dried onion flakes. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of the sea salt, but having seen other varieties, I know that you can do a salt-free, or you can do like a hot or dilly, or like this. You can add or subtract. So I'm using those first 5 ingredients as the base, and I'm going to make a really big batch of it, and then from there I can make smaller bottles, like one with salt in it or one with crushed red pepper, because I do enjoy a little bit of crushed red pepper in my stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make a big batch with those 5 main ingredients, and then I will take out the salt. I'm going to just leave that salt right out of the main batch and go from there. So here's the ingredients that I picked up, and I was able to get them all right at the same store. I have a 4.5 ounce bottle of poppy seeds, 3.75 bottle of white sesame seeds, 2.5 bottle of black sesame seeds, 2.75 bottle of onion flakes, and because the minced garlic was so small, I picked up 2, and they were just 2 ounce bottles. Where this is such a versatile seasoning mixture and it's so good with everything, I didn't want to take the time to do the very small measurements. That recipe only makes a half cup, and I could use that really quickly. So I took the time to do the measurements, to figure it out for you guys, and get this all figured out so that I could do a large batch. I ended up making a full quart jar full of everything but the bagel seasoning. So, the poppy seeds, the minced garlic, and the onion flakes are all going to be, if you're making the larger batch, they're all going to be a half a cup plus 1 tablespoon. And then if you're doing, and then the white sesame seeds is going to be 3/4 of a cup, and the black sesame seeds is going to be 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons. There is nothing fancy about this recipe. You just need to have your basic ingredients and your measurements, and you just mix them together. So mine's all mixed together, shaken up really well, and it's in my jar. And then from there, if I want to make a variation of this, I'll take a few tablespoons at a time out, put it into a smaller jar, and then add my salt, my crushed red pepper, anything else that I'd like to mix in or try for a flavor, and I would do that separately, allowing me to have multiple versions going of it at the same time. A couple of the bottles still have some stuff left in them, so I still have poppy seeds left, which means I'm going to be making something with poppy seeds. I still have black sesame seeds and part of one of the minced garlic bottles. I did use up 1 whole minced garlic. The the white sesame seeds, and the minced onion. But that's how easy it is, and this is so good for everything. I put it on rice, pasta, potatoes, in things when I'm cooking, and I'd like a little boost in flavor. It's fun to use. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember that you can be creative with things as simple as this mixture. Curiosity. I hadn't made this before. It was really fun to look and find the ingredients. And always, always, always kind cooperation. How creative can you be? Leave me a comment and share an idea of something that you would like to see added to an Everything But the Bagel seasoning. Bye!